Hello, my name is Tucker McPherson, and today I'm speaking to wildlife managers and policy staff within the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources. This presentation summarizes the findings of my human dimension study on puma management in Wisconsin and explains why education-based coexistence strategies are the most publicly acceptable and effective management intervention to pursue at this time. Pumas, also known as mountain lions, are naturally recolonizing parts of the Midwest as Western populations expand and dispersing individuals travel long distances. From a biological standpoint, Wisconsin contains suitable habitat and prey availability to support occasional puma presence. However, the primary barrier to successful management is not ecological feasibility, but public perception and social tolerance. My study focuses on understanding how different interested and affected parties, including rural landowners, livestock producers, hunters, outdoor recreationists, and the general public value pumas and respond to potential management interventions. Using the Wildlife Values Framework, I assessed both material concerns such as livestock safety and human risk, and non-material values, including cultural attitudes, fear, and perceptions of wilderness. One of the clearest findings from this study is that fear and misinformation strongly shape opposition to puma presence. Many individuals overestimate the risk pumas pose to humans, despite extremely low documented attack rates. Others associate pumas with threats to livestock or game species without clear evidence that these impacts are widespread or unmanageable. These concerns are real to the people experiencing them, but they are often driven by uncertainty rather than direct experience. At the same time, a large portion of the public, particularly recreationists, conservation-minded residents, and the younger demographic, expressed neutral to positive values toward pumas. These groups often view pumas as symbols of healthy ecosystems and wilderness restoration. Importantly, even among skeptical groups, outright hostility towards pumas was less common than uncertainty and distrust toward management institutions. Given this landscape, lethal control or aggressive population suppression would likely intensify conflict rather than resolve it. These approaches risk alienating conservation-oriented stakeholders while doing little to address the underlying fear and misunderstanding driving opposition. Similarly, passive management without public engagement fails to build the trust necessary for long-term coexistence. Based on my findings, the most amenable and effective management intervention is a proactive education and coexistence strategy. This includes public outreach on puma behavior, realistic risk assessment, livestock conflict prevention techniques, and transparent communication about how agencies respond to sightings or conflicts. Education efforts are especially valuable because they address the root cause of conflict, perception, rather than reacting only after incidents occur. This approach benefits multiple interested and affected parties. Livestock producers gain practical tools to reduce risk rather than feeling ignored or blamed. Hunters receive clear evidence-based information about predator-prey dynamics, and the general public gains confidence that puma presence is being monitored responsibly. Most importantly, education fosters trust in wildlife agencies by demonstrating responsiveness rather than enforcement-only authority. Appealing to this audience, education-based management also aligns with agency goals of adaptive, science-driven decision-making. It is cost-effective compared to reactive lethal responses, reduces legal and political controversy, and maintains flexibility as puma presence in the region continues to evolve. By prioritizing coexistence education, wildlife managers can remain proactive rather than reactive. In conclusion, puma management in Wisconsin is ultimately a human dimensions challenge. My study indicates that building and understanding, trust, and preparedness through education is the most publicly acceptable and strategical sound intervention available. By investing in coexistence strategies now, wildlife managers can reduce conflict, increase tolerance, and create a foundation for long-term conservation success. Thank you for your time and consideration.